Hey, hi. I know after a very long time, like around 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks, I am posting this video. Yeah, what a rhythm. Okay, I was busy in some kind of a work and I went to Delhi. Yes, I went to Delhi finally, and it was a travel journey, like kind of a travel thing. I didn't went for some work. It's just for visiting Delhi and uh, for the travel purpose actually. And I'm really not interested in making a video, but I thought like okay, I'm not interested in making a 10-minute video, but I can make a video might be a minute longer, and that minute would depend on me or my mood how long I would keep that thing. So but yeah, like it will give the consistency. And I have been in consistency a lot, but now I am not, since the last few weeks, or the better way to say is like last some few months. But yeah, uh, here I am again doing this thing. And I got the point that speaking slowly is much better than speaking fast, because speaking fast seems very great, and it looks like I know a lot of things and I am very knowledgeable. But speaking slowly is kind of a very good thing, and it gives me the idea and the things to make great and good sentences and use good vocabularies, and make the thing that I want to say is more serious. And I can use less words and use the very useful words. And in this thing I would only talk the things that is actually important, so the other person who is listening to me would likely going to focus a lot, because he or she has to focus on my words, which is not too much, but has a lot of time in it and is important. And compared to that fast talking, the problem with fast talking is we talk a lot of things which is unnecessary in that talking. So that's the not good part, I would say, the fast talking has or have. I don't know what to use, because there are a lot of grammar mistakes I make, and I have to correct those things. So I'm doing I'm again doing the grammar. I'm not learning vocabularies, but I'm learning grammar again. Not the grammar like part of his speech, but those tense and using those to do, to this, I'm to, and using to, have to, these kind of things in grammar, which makes sentence. But yeah, parts of his speech is very important. It can give me the idea to make more sentences and talk more about things. Sometimes I get confused what I am really speaking about, because I have the idea that okay, I have to talk about this thing, but when I talk I didn't get the connection between sentences, how to connect those things. So like I'm not worried about vocabulary. I can talk, like instead of using any word I can talk in general, like using a very long sentence to explain that word, instead of using that hard vocabulary, because I don't know. But explaining and making the sentences more clear is another job which I have to do, and which is very good, because who wants to know about hard vocabularies, because other people also don't know the hard ones, but they care and they need the one speaker who can speak the sentences very correctly and in an arranged order, so they would not get confused. That's the thing I observed and get got the point actually. So that's why I am speaking in slow way. And somebody also told me to speak slowly cause it's good. At that time when somebody told me, I was very fast, and I used to think that cause I speak very fast, I am very good at English. But now I understand I'm not very good. Speaking slow is very hard, and I have met some people who speak like when they also speak very fast, but when they speak slow, they they can't even make sentences cause speaking slow, when they speak slow, their minds gets goes numb, and they find very hard to make sentences and uh, join the sentences cause speaking fast, it kind of actually or automatically kind of a thing that you get something and you do, and how like that's how you make sentences very fast. But when it comes to slow part, you have to look at the every word that you are making, and it gets very hard for anyone. But yeah, for me it's not very hard, but it's kind of a thing that I have to think a lot because I'm making a lot of mistakes. And I But the best part is like I can know what kind of a mistakes I'm making in grammar, in vocabulary, or in other things. So it's good. And I guess it's time for me to end this video because I really don't have any other things to talk. And you can see how I like how good I'm now at talking about like emotion. Like I have the emotion kind of a things. Voice moduling. There is a thing I used to talk about back then, and how good this thing now has become. I also want to be a very good at this thing, like very better, getting better at these things, and this kind of a aim every human has, like getting better at everything and every kind of a thing they are doing. So yeah, and yeah, the thing is like when you speak slowly slowly you speak slowly in volume also, like your voice is not loud, which which is people which people don't think about. Like when you speak slowly, you get the kind of a calmness, and your voice is actually low. But why we have to make the voice low? We have to make the voice high, so whatever we are saying, other person can catch clearly, and they don't have to ask sorry, pardon, or any other sorry words. So yeah, that's enough for today, and I'm going to sleep. But I'm not feeling sleepy, but yeah, I have to sleep because that's how life works.